items, 4 flexible payments. If you're joining us for the first time, that means you have 4 months to pay everything off. There's no added fee, no added interest on that. It's 4 flexible payments. And then when you start adding crafting items to your shopping bag at hsn.com, you will only pay a one-time shipping fee of $7.50 to ship the entire bag. So thank you guys for being here. We're going to continue this brand new items here on the air. I'm glad you're here. Crafter's Companion. Take a look. This is a CreateACard die set. You have a couple of options here I want to point out. It is the Star and Sunbeam patchwork dies or the geometric patchwork dies, and these are intricate, near laser cut detail. These are also very versatile, and we're going to show you that here. $24.95, but to show you how they work, joining us via Skype, Sarah Davies is joining us, who's just so lovely to see. Hello, darling. How are you?
I am very good. All the better for seeing you.
Oh, how lovely. Thank you. Again, you know how it is here in the studio. We're being creative. We're being inspired. We're having a great time today. So walk us through what we're getting and how we can use these.
Oh, Ty, you know one of our most popular types of dies that we do are our CreateACard dies. So that's when you put it through one pass through your machine and it will cut everything out ready to go in one pass. So this is brilliant because we've done them in a patchwork style. So quite often it's all about having the background, all the patchwork pieces, whether it's to do onto the front of a card, whether you want to do them onto a front of a box like what we've done here, and it creates that lovely geometric shape onto the box. I mean, this one here looks fabulous. We've done this onto the front of a box, but can you see the detail that it's cut? You said it earlier, near laser type effect cutting with this one. You've got that lovely kind of starburst feel as it was. Now, what we've done is there are 2 sets, Ty, and each set has 2 dies in the set. So if you want to go for the first set has got that lovely honeycomb in that you just saw me working with. So the honeycomb is the one that you saw on that lovely box that we did. But then there it is as well on the front of a card. Or this one is brilliant if you're wanting to do like shaker cards. They all lend themselves really well to shaker cards, but that one I love. Now, the B design, as I'm calling it, the honeycomb, comes in a set with this lovely geometric, right? So that's your patchwork geometric, and that gives you this sort of effect here. Now, all these little dies to go in the middle are all individual dies. So you've got all of these. If you wanted to do like a photograph and break your photograph up into pieces, or you wanted to do some of your pattern papers, they're perfect for that. So that's one option. The second option are your sunburst options, okay? So you've got the star, or I suppose it's starburst as opposed to a star sunburst. That is the star one. This would be brilliant. I've got a lovely collection coming up tonight in the 10 o'clock hour, actually. That is your Oh Holy Night collection. Some beautiful papers. Would be brilliant for your Christmas cards, this one. But then that comes in a set along with the sunburst. And again, that sunburst, it's great if you're doing photos and things like that. And there is the design with all the sunburst sections. So you just need to choose which pair are you going for. But that $24.99 is for both of the dies in the pair, as it was. And what I'm going to do, Ty, is I'm going to get out and I'm going to do a demo card for you.
Yes, great, great.
Right, let's have a little look. So when the dies come in, Ty, in fact, you saw them on your, they were set out beautifully on your table.
Yes.
You have the one die that does the outer part, which is this one. You've got the one die that'll do the detailed die cut. And then you've got all of the little bits of the dies as well that will cut at the same time. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you a brilliant trick, okay? We're going to cut this one into the blue, but I'm going to cut this one, these little ones, I'm going to cut them into my fancy paper, and I'm just going to go face down on the fancy paper. Can you see?
Yes.
So that I can cut them all at once instead of taking them off the backing sheet. So instead of taking them off and cutting them all out, so I'll do them both at once. Time where I put my, here we go. I'm going to cut these both through at once here. So I'm going to do one sheet there with all the pieces. In fact, come on, Sarah, who am I kidding? It only takes nine seconds to go through. We'll do them one at a time. One at a time, 9 seconds through your Gemini, right?
That's right.
By the way, I had the Gemini on in the last hour. Because it's a sewing day today, there's hundreds of people picking up the Gemini who are sewing customers who didn't realise that you could use the Gemini machine to cut your fabric with. And so all those people, we've done the special offer on the Gemini, the amazing deal. So we've got that deal on the Gemini today, just to warn you. Just to let you know, all these are your paper piecing bits. If you want a paper piece, keep them and use them.
Right.
But then separately, if you want to do this, this is absolutely brilliant. If I pop this on here, I can pop all these together. Do you know what I should really do, Ty? Sometimes less haste, more speed. I'm going to hold this in place with a little bit of tape so that we don't mess it up and it goes through. So I've sent that through still on the packaging. If you've ever got lots of little dies, don't be frightened to stick them onto a piece of acetate and or your packaging that they come on and send them through on the acetate, because look, it's so much easier. There are all of my dies. And instead of having to use, I can leave all those dies on the background there. Can you see, it's going to ruin the rest of my bit of card, but that is a fabulous way to keep all of the die cut pieces, have a little look, in the dies that you want them. So now all of these are going to come out, and these are going to be die cut perfectly to go onto my card project. Now what I am going to do, instead of me sitting popping all of those out individually, I've got my ones that I've popped out. I'm going to show you how we can put a card together, because I'm going to go with my base piece, I'm going to go with my colour on top, and then all those pieces that we've got will just fit back into all of these.
That's how you get, I
that's
see.
How you get the effect.
That
patchwork
patchwork
effect. I felt like you needed
effect.
To see it,
Yes, okay, I see.
It looks really good. And that's how we get the kind of 3-layer effect.
Yes.
With the silver, the dark blue, and the coloured blue. And when it all comes together, so can you see I haven't stuck that one down? That is the effect that you're going to get on there. And then that will just go onto the front of a card and look pretty spectacular.
That is spectacular. Wow. That dimension and the depth and the, that's beautiful. And I see, but just with the dies that you're getting here, again, I want to remind you, depending upon what set you choose, you are getting kind of both of the combinations. So you do have this is your star and your sunbeam, right? That kind of combination. Are we looking at star and sunbeam? There we go. That is one of your options. You see 17 and 13. They're written right here at the top, 13 and 17 pieces that you're getting there, including all the frames and everything to put it together, whether you are going for that kind of aperture effect, or maybe you're cutting into the front of the card, or then also the geometric shapes, or the honeycomb design. This is your other set right here, and you see up here 12 and 17, 17 here and 12 in there, and that's them just kind of laid out there. And then you saw how when Sarah was piecing them together, they end up having that kind of framed look and that patchwork look. Sarah, I love that patchwork look. I love that design. It's artistic and it's intricate, but you made it look really easy. It's easy to achieve it.
It's all about when you've got the tools, Ty, it's really easy to achieve. I just wanted to show you how you could take it to the next level again. So that is that geometric design. And what we've done with the pieces that have come out, they've been stuck onto the outside of this. This is our own patchwork background. Now you imagine this is one of your beautiful patterned papers. Or maybe it's a photo of you out with the kids that you've all pieced together. How fantastic would that look? You know, we talked about your shaker cards as well. Look at these. These are the really impressive cards. It's about having that all in one pass through your machine is going to look really impressive, but it's just a little bit different. We do so many, I mean, look at this. We do so many different dies at Crafters Companion. I think having something that's really generic that will work alongside all of your other, whatever papers you've got, whatever designs, it's a generic die set that is going to work into any different color theme or design theme that you've got going on.
Yes, take a look at your screen, 082315. That will bring you to the page where you get to decide between which set. Maybe you're picking up both sets right now, $24.95. We've got a lot more to show you with Sarah Davies and Crafters Companion, so we're going to keep moving. But real quick, is this one we have on hsn.com right now.